So when we talk about Smokescreen, I think most people will say to put his G1 on, which increases his damage against bots and combiners, and obviously gives a bit of a cloak, which absorbs damage, and to put glitch on it. I think that 99% of the players will probably say that, to be honest with you. And that is a good setup, but I've tried something a bit different nowadays. I've tried putting primer on him for the simple reason that yes, you can put his G1 that increases damage by 100%, but I like the fact that you put primer on and enemies hit by your basic attack take 24 extra damage from all sources. So it's not just that just Smokescreen doing extra damage against that bot, but it's all the bots. Now, some would argue you can put primer elsewhere, but the problem is with my team is that the other gunners that I've got are either jets that need EO cores, or they're either gunners that need volatile mixtures. There's not many gunners or many jets in the game that don't need enhanced ordnance or don't need a volatile mixture. Now, one example of this is tracks. Now, if you use tracks in the game, yes, I would advise you to put primer on tracks. I would also say maybe put flak to increase the primer range. But I don't use tracks. I use Smokescreen, I use Sea Spray, I use Warpath, I use Air Raid, I use Brainstorm. Every one of those other bots either need an enhanced ordnance or they need volatile mixture. So again, we talk about getting these prime cores in your team somehow. Putting primer in. I just think that his G1, yes, it is good. I think that the smoke that absorbs damage for 5 seconds when using his ability, I just think that for the amount of health that Smokescreen has at 12, 13k, then reduction of damage doesn't do much to protect him. He's still gonna get hit quite hard by anything that hits him. And then you increase your normal damage against enemy bots and combiners as his DPS. So it doesn't help his ability at all. And it doesn't need to. Most people use Smokescreen to take out build bots. So outside of that, all you really need it for is DPS, which is that part of that G1. But I think that you need to get primer in your war team somehow. For me, this is my solution. So although I'm not saying this is the best setup for him, what I am saying is that don't get stuck on the G1. Don't get stuck on it, guys. It's not absolutely amazing, unbelievable. It's got to go on Smokescreen. I think Glitch probably needs to, but I don't think G1 core does. I'd stay away from volatile mixtures. Again, his biggest use is taking out build bots. And he does that very well, but he doesn't need volatile mixture to do that. Adding volatile mixture on just means that it can finish buildings off a bit better, but not many people really use that. And the difference you get is not considerate, really, I'm honest with you. So let me know, like, if you're not going to use Smokescreen's G1, what would you use on him? What would you put on him instead? I've actually even seen some people put Quintus on him in a mad way, that it absolutely brings out sharks with huge DPS, gets 20% of your health and damage. And considering Smokescreen, that's 881 DPS. They've got 200 DPS, those sharks. So crazy amount of damage. But let me know what you guys use for Smokescreen. Do you use something other than Glitch and his G1?